you can use a simple trick. The moment you feel yourself hesitate, the moment you've got one of those moments where you got to step outside of your comfort zone and you've got to lean into your passion and you've got to really take some risks and you got to feel the fear and you got to do it anyway, that's the moment where you just woke up and now you got a decision to make. Are you going to drift back into the habits, or are you going to awaken your prefrontal cortex and drive forward and focus and do something new?
You got two voices in our mind, and boy, I know they're true. I've heard them, I hear them now, and they're real. It's that one voice I used to love to hear, that we love to hear. It's that soft one. It's okay. It's that calming voice. We're going to be hugged and nurtured and said, it's going to be okay. Well, there's another motherfucking voice that wakes you up in the middle of the night. It's not your girlfriend. It's not your boyfriend. It's that demon-looking voice. You're not good enough. You gotta work harder. You haven't put enough time in. It's that voice you want to run away from. It's that voice you don't want to hear. But guess what? It's that voice you need to listen to.
Should I quit? Should I give in? I spent the first 5 years daily contemplating quitting. It wasn't fun. And there's just a part of you, I think, in anything you're doing when you're struggling, is this really for me? Is this my destiny? Should I be doing this? And we misread failure from some sign. You know, is this a sign I shouldn't be doing? You know, is this a sign I am, not cut out for this? Instead of looking for signs that you can win. Right? So I spent the first 5 years literally trying to find ways to quit, trying to find ways to get out, struggling.
I believe the very meaning of life is to find out how many skills you can acquire that have utility, and then put that utility to the test in service of someone else. I've worked my ass off for this set of skills. They are unique to me, and they help other people. And in being able to help other people was something that I worked very hard for. I feel good about myself. And I will make you guys one promise right here today. The game you're playing, please listen to this. The game that you're playing is not success. The game that you're playing is not money. The game that you're playing is brain chemistry. It's about fulfillment. The only thing ultimately that's ever going to matter in your life is how you feel about yourself when you're by yourself.
I think everybody has fear all wrong. People have so many theories about fear. They talk about, I'm afraid of success, I'm afraid of failure, I'm afraid of intimacy, I'm afraid of heights, I'm afraid of this, I'm afraid of that, I'm afraid of the other thing. There's actually only two fears. Only two. Life is about persuading people. Life is about influencing people. And fear is the invisible force that will make you ineffective at that. It will stop you.
Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Things are impossible until somebody does it. But most people have strategies available, or they could get them, or you could create them. But the problem is you got a story. And your story is why it isn't working.
Oh, I've got this great idea, but I just don't know if it's the right time. You know what I say to them? I say, yeah, you're right. The recession, it's huge. You should wait. Those drains, yeah, put them on hold. That's right. Hey, you should stay in that job you can't stand just a little bit longer. You got college bills to pay. I mean, what you're doing, it's fine. Busy, right? That's right. You know exactly what you want. And the only thing that you need to do is to admit it. Now, this may sound weird because I know most of you came in here because you're like, I know what I want. I'm here at success. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm talking about something bigger. Much bigger.
What's the decision? You already know. I could go backstage now. There's something you've been hesitating on. There's a contact you need to make, isn't there? There's a job you need to quit. There's a relationship you need to engage in. Maybe there's a relationship you need to leave. I don't know what it is, but I know there's a decision that you need to make to
take you to the next level, just like I know that's true for me. Because decisions shape our destiny when they're backed up by some massive ass